2, 1. Cheer. What is going on, everybody? What is going on? Rolling with the Rolling Stoner. We back once again. Finally in this month. Chapter 106, man. We got a special guest in the building, y'all. The Hippy Chronicles, man. Yo, what's going on?
Yo, what's poppin', my guy? How you doing?
How you doing? Of course, man. I'm doing good. You know, we about to get elevated. You already know.
Oh, yeah.
So, yeah,
Most
man.
Def, I'm breaking it down.
I see, yeah, I'm about to say, I see you got a backwood.
I mean, while you getting that one going, I'll get this going.
Oh, yeah.
I'm already fried, man. Fucking.
We've been smoking all day.
Oh,
All
yeah?
goddamn day, yeah.
Shit, what
bro.
y'all been up to today, man? Sunday, you know what I'm saying? You know, it's a weekend.
I mean, so I had to watch football this morning.
Okay. What's up?
I'm a Green Bay Packer fan.
I was about to say who you.
I'm a Green Bay Packer fan, so
fan.
I had to watch that fucking shit show this morning.
Oh.
They almost lost to the Detroit Lions, right? The Detroit Lions have won 3 games this year.
Yeah.
We almost
that sounds like a Detroit
and we
Lions,
need to win this game, and if we win this game, we have the possibility of being the first seed.
Yeah.
And if we lose this game, we don't even get the first round bye. The Green Bay Packers should come out and
I missed it.
23-20.
Ooh, that was
And
close.
it was 14-0 Lions at one point in time.
That shit hurt. Hey, that hurt
play,
your soul though when you see that score. I'm like, yo, what the fuck is going on?
And you guys are trying to go to the playoffs and be the number 1 seed, and you're having a tough time with the fucking Lions,
Hell yeah,
who have the number 3 overall draft pick now.
Like,
come on, man.
What's going on, Green Bay? Oh shit, man.
But yeah, I did that, and then we went over to Dom Life. They had it was the Frosty Fresh Sesh party.
Frosty Fresh Sash. Yeah,
They had a bunch
that
of
5
people
times
blowing
fast.
up glass
Yeah,
over
5
there
times
and
fast,
shit.
yeah. Man,
Yeah.
that's what's up. Where was that at?
Dom Life's on like 32nd and Thomas.
Okay.
Yeah,
Right in
Okay.
between there.
it's Dom Life. It's got
Dom
another
Delivery.
name.
No, yeah, it's like Dom
Yeah.
Delivery.
Okay.
Yeah, they do
Definitely.
delivery services
Yeah,
for
man.
marijuana and shit.
That's fucking amazing.
So if you got your med card, hit him up, man. Let him know the hippie sent you.
Get in touch with it. Yeah, I'll definitely let them know. Like,
Yeah,
you know what I'm
they
saying?
tight. They right down the street. They deliver Bloom's flower. So
Okay.
if you like, shopping at Bloom and stuff, you can go through Dom, who has their own deals and discounts and does their own thing. So it's pretty tight.
Okay, hell yeah. Gotta have your med card though. You know
Yeah, for sure, man. Don't be hitting that. Nobody just hit him up. You have to have a medical card. There is you have to like do all this signing up and shit. But other than that, man, it's well worth it for sure.
That's what's up, man. So yo, I usually say a mantra before we start Spark Up.
My bad, homie.
Didn't mention it. That was my fault. You know what I'm saying? I ain't even say nothing. But you know what I mean. Go ahead. You know what I mean. But real quick, let me just get this out the way. We didn't take this smoke not to abuse, but to heal the body, elevate the mind, uplift and enlighten the soul and spirit, gut, mind, and heart. So, with that being said, man, yo, this is chapter 106, man. Rolling with the Rolling Stoner. Yeah, man, we got Hippy Chronicles in the building, man. Yo, y'all got a dope podcast out here yourselves, man. Like,
Thank you.
Course, thanks, man. Bro. We really appreciate that.
Yeah,
for real.
no doubt, man. I'm loving the merchandise too, man. I need a hoodie, bro.
Oh yeah.
That's all him, man. That's all his brain.
Yeah.
That is cold, bro. I need one of those. But yeah, man.
Yeah, actually, I don't know if I have them in the trunk. I usually have. See, I've been lagging this winter because all summer and shit, I always had gear in the whip. Like, I was like, man.
Oh, yeah, you all good. I'm going to catch you winter.
Yeah. I'm pushing out the whip. And now it's just like winter.
Yeah.
I had to take that shit out to put the Christmas gifts in. Yeah. So, I just haven't got back to putting it in there. But, yeah, for sure, you can hit me up, man. I got some really dope shit. I actually got some shit that I haven't picked up yet from being stitched. It's pretty dope. It's like the opposite of this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Gold and black.
It's like no. Well, okay. It's black and
yellow,
silver.
Oh.
Like a real metallic. So I don't know why I said opposite. See, if I say some shit that don't make sense, let me tell you.
Let me try it again
right now. Yeah, disclaimer right off the bat. Yeah.
This morning, I took a little stroll to the dispensary, and I was like, man, they got some real here. I'm gonna hold that. Let me get to the
whole
blunt.
thing. Just
Yeah, they got some real good deals, so I pulled up.
Yeah.
And man, I got me some good ass edibles, bro. Like the Haze and Maine 250 bars, and then I got this little what is ganja grinds? It was a spiced apple cider, bro. Both medicated, and I had them both like to the head, bro. Like just fuck it. Then we went to this party, and when I tell you, like, there was this table where all you had to do was take a tray to them.
Yeah.
And they would just hand you weed, and it wasn't no boo-boo ass weed. Like, it was some fire.
Yeah.
All you can eat tacos, and bro, I ate.
Oh, I'm there, bro. Like,
I ate 14. Like, nigga, I literally just ate 14 tacos before I got here. Like, in
I
that
don't know how
amount.
you doing it, bro.
I don't know. What time did you leave?
I left at like 5:30.
Yeah, so right when you left, it was probably a good 30 minutes after, and then I went to go eat, bro, and I had 14 tacos. That shit was fire.
Oh, shit, man. I don't know how you doing it, bro. I would have been knocked the fuck out.
The munchies, bro. Oh, I'm fighting it now. We
bro.
Good.
Yeah.
I'm high as a guy.
Dude.
We gonna roll up this.
I went and got that pizza and went home and ate and sat on the couch and started watching that football game, and I was like, I'm going to have to go get a Monster before I go to this show. Or I'm not even going to be able to talk.
Make it.
Yeah, I might love
I'll be sitting in the store like, aw.
find a Starbucks on my way to the house. Something.
Nah, I feel it, man. But yo, hey, man, I appreciate y'all making it out, though. Thank
Hey,
you.
no problem, brother. Like I said, we don't really get invited to a lot of people's shows often, which is cool with me, man. Like, I'm cool doing my own thing, but if oh shit, I'm dropping my phone. That's to see. For anybody who's listening, man, like, you can hit us up, man. We'll pull up and smoke some good weed with you and have a good conversation. We like stepping outside of our bakery sometimes and coming into other people's bakery. I like your setup here, man.
I like the art for real.
Man, you got some really dope art, man. We're going to have to come on the show and pick your brain one day, you know.
Word. We can definitely do that, man. Yeah, these are all local artists, you know, up here, man. And we are, I guess, promoting or displaying them for sale as well. So if there are anybody out there who like the art pieces on the walls, yeah, they are for sale. So
come get you one.
Yeah, these are fly, man. I would really recommend it.
Yeah, man.
These are cold as fuck.
Appreciate it. Well, thank the artists out there.
Yeah, for real. Shout out to the artists. Yeah. If any of the artists watching this is seeing this right now, man, y'all got some dope ass skills for real. These are cold pieces. Hit us up.
Man, most definitely. I'll definitely throw the link in there and everything.
Yeah, let's do that.
But yeah, so with this show, Rolling with the Rolling Stoners, the format is we listen to a couple of tracks from upcoming artists. You know what I'm saying? We give our take on it. Puff or pass. That's the kind of rule. Like,
all right.
You know what I mean? Yeah.
Is it local?
All upcoming artists. Some of them may be local. Some of them may not be, but upcoming, yeah. So,
okay.
I
just want to see if I can pick some of them out. Like, just if I hear something.
Okay, you don't want me to say the names or?
Oh no, you can.
Okay.
Oh, that's fine. I didn't. Oh yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
I thought it was trivia.
I thought it was trivia. What?
Puffer pass.
Yo, that's crazy because I used to do this little game called Name This Artist, and like, I sing a random song, and like, first person who could say the name.
That's crazy.
Drink or whatever. So. But yeah, so we gonna jump into this first track. You know what I'm saying?
Let's do it.
Let us know how y'all feel. Everybody at home, y'all let us know how y'all feel about this as well. Puff or pass, sip or pour. Y'all let us know. Smoke one if you got one. Rolling with the Rolling Stoner. All right. This first track right here is called Valentine by my man ayeBLOKE out here in Phoenix, Arizona. Y'all enjoy this. Let me know what y'all think. Cheers.
Oh, damn. Is this another one of those?
It smell like Valentine, so we should wine and dine. Give it down some time, smoke a dime a time. Might double up sometimes, never abuse a mind. What we produce is fire. It smell like Valentine, so we should wine and dine. Give it down some time, smoke a dime a time. Might double up sometimes, never abuse a mind. What we produce is fire. Me and the boys no looking, we come prepared with bombs. So spare the shed's fine, blowing on dandelion, soaking the panty line. Marry my Valentine, buy her a bow to shine. Vapor paper sublime, cigarillos on mine. This shit called Caroline, but she from California. No methamphetamine, no seeds around the owner, just like a Clementine. Let me feel it for you, relax, enjoy your time. She come in different colors, she come from different numbers. Hit your chest like thunder, hit your stomach with hunger. Bring you up when you're under, weather trusses the summer. Stress and feeling like bummer, let her give you some comfort. Yeah, you're feeling good, yeah, you're feeling nice. Yeah, you're feeling right, yeah, your feelings might incline in time. I'm just feeling the flight. Your mind like mine if you hitting it right. It smell like Valentine, so we should wine and dine. Give it down some time, smoke a dime a time. Might double up sometimes, never abuse a mind. What we produce is fire. It's everything you do, I mean I love the way you are. When I look into the sky, you always take me near the stars. Tell me sky's the limit, but we roll it up on Mars. Feeling like an alien sitting next to God. Lonely Arizona, sipping on Arizona. Looking down on Sedona, couple talks from a coma. Medico, ready for the past, never fumble. Blowing through sacks, no trouble. The always no huddle, some of my niggas hustle. I could get you a couple, I could get you a bundle. Wanna rumble, baby, then we can rumble. They aroma is subtle, mind king of the jungle. Be my Jane, Mary. Do your thing, Mary. Never complain, Mary. Never restrain, Mary. Heavy load you carry when your loads is buried. Facing all of Mary. There's something about Mary. Babe, I'm feeling you. 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 Babe. It smell like Valentine, so we should wine and dine. Give it down some time, smoke a dime a time. Might double up sometimes, never abuse a mind. What we produce is fire. It smell like Valentine, so we should wine and dine. Give it down some time, smoke a dime a time. Might double up sometimes, never abuse a mind. What we produce is fire.
It's everything you do, I mean I love the way you are. When I look into the sky, you always take me near the stars. Tell me sky's the limit, but we roll it up on Mars. Feeling like an alien, like an alien. Sitting next to God, sitting next to God. Lonely Arizona, sipping on Arizona. Sitting next to God, sitting next to God. Lonely Arizona, sipping on Arizona.
Yo. I hope you guys enjoyed that first track right there. That was called Valentine by my man ayeBLOKE out here in Phoenix, Arizona. Yeah, Puff or Pass, man. How'd y'all feel about the first track so far?
Puff.
I was gonna say I'd puff on that too.
Yeah.
A little chill back vibe.
Yeah,
a little.
For sure. I was about to say I was digging the vibe.
Yeah.
Just the whole he's just kicking it. Kicking it feeling. I like that feeling. The music gives you when you can just kick it and shit.
And just relax.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, man. Shout out to you, ayeBLOKE. You know what I mean? We got two puffs. You know what I mean? Over here, I puff too, of course. Like, you know, I try to stay out of like, you know what I mean? Because I'm actually, you know, putting the music out and everything. So yeah, I try to stay out of it. But yeah, I'm glad y'all vibing with it so far.
Yeah, I like something that I can sit back and listen to and don't have to feel like I got to get out of my seat and get crazy too.
Yeah,
I like that though. I want that though. So if y'all got that too.
I mean, we get crazy, but
I got that type of track too. You know what I'm saying?
I'll take that. I'm gonna hear some crazy shit. Like as crazy as these headphones.
Yeah. You already know what it is, man. Rolling with the Rolling Stoner, man. So yo, we got Hippy Chronicles in the building, yo. Chapter 106. Yo, so what was one of y'all most memorable moments, like, you know, on y'all podcast? Like, y'all have like, you know, y'all best moments, y'all best times, like, or guests that y'all had on?
Ooh, I can't say get the guest part. I don't want to do that.
Well, you ain't got to say their names. You just.
I want to say that one of my favorite locations that we went to and vibes where we were outside of the studio was we went over to my buddy Andy's house and set up in his kitchen, and it was just like, it was still kind of the studio vibe because a lot of times when we go on location, we're at like an event where there's a lot of other people talking and carrying on, and it's hard to like fight that battle. But this was just, we went on location to his crib, and it was still just us doing the podcast, but at his kitchen table set up there. And we like, he's got like a garden in his backyard and shit. So we went and hung out there and smoked, and it was just a different vibe from our normal in the studio show, and that was really memorable. I would say
more of an intimate like setting. Yeah, man. I do like those, like, you know, at the crib, like kicking it with the homies and round table. I feel you.
See, I thought your story was gonna be longer. Shit. Nah, man. Look, cause
what's up, bro?
It seems like every weekend gets better. You know?
Yeah, of course. I mean, it should.
Every weekend in my mind is like, man, that was a fucking amazing show. Like, that was a dope show, you know? Yeah. I would say Capo Bravado was probably one of my favorite shows we had. Just because, like, a little bit behind, like, background behind me, I'm getting ready to graduate culinary school.
Hey, congratulations, bro. Hell yeah.
Thank you. This is my last semester, and if you follow me at Young Hippy on Instagram, you can see a lot of the shit I do. A lot of it is baking and pastries. That's, you know, my specialty. Yeah. Although I can do all fields. You know, I just did a banquet of 25 people last weekend and shit. You know, so I'm really thinking about getting into catering, but at the same time, there's some people in the industry that want to teach me how to infuse products.
That's what I was going. That's, you know, that's
I've already been experimenting myself, but
that was the question.
They want to.
Was waiting to ask. You know what I mean? Like,
I mean, cause I do it. You know, like I just got some shit from Pura yesterday, some distillate to throw in some. I don't know. I'm probably gonna make like ice cream or a sorbet or gelato.
Puree. I'm sorry.
Oh no, Pura. It's a brand. It's a. Show them that cartridge right here.
That is not a Pura cartridge.
The battery.
Pura Earth is the concentrate company.
Okay. Yeah, so they are probably. And oh man, see, that's why I don't like smoking joints sometimes. Hand me a lighter. Let's get the real deal going so I can talk.
Oh shit! Bringing out the big dogs right now.
If you ask me, what the top. They don't have their
three, like, give me top three. Like,
and here's the thing. In what category though? Because they all specialize in different things in my opinion.
Most interesting like moment.
Most interesting moment.
Yeah, top three.
Who? I would have to say was the time that the homie Markel Del Juan came through and we had medicated hot wings.
Oh,
Yo,
that was lit.
Shout out to A. Jones for bringing those medicated hot wings.
Shout out to the homie A. Jones. He
Fuck yeah.
He made that deal happen.
Those
Now,
were
I'm not
what's
talking
up.
about a few. This nigga brought
Nah.
the barbecue,
Gang.
like the shit you bring to your family's barbecue.
Medicated.
Wings, bro.
No way.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, and dude, for real, because halfway through, and I didn't really know what the dosage was, but I had eaten like 3 or 4 of them, and halfway through, I started getting hot from the hot wings. But I was like, "Am I tripping? Am I tripping?
Is it the weed?
Am I?
I made eye contact with him, bro, and like he was like off in another world, and like I was like, oh shit! Like, if the camera was on us, you would see like I'm looking worried at this nigga, like, cause you already had that one time, and, so yeah, it was that time.
The hot wings, bro.
The hot wings were fire.
Yo, hey, I gotta try some of those, homie. Like, yeah.
420 was crazy because we smoked the half-ounce joint.
Yeah.
And then went to the vaping. It was vaping, right? The vaping party after that, which was at a fucking hotel. They rented out the whole goddamn hotel.
Yeah.
And every floor was a dab station. So you were just taking a dab on every flight of stairs. The top deck was just decked out with you and the homies, and it was lit, dude.
I think one of my most memorable was when Alex from PRC came through.
I was gonna say that because 1,000 milligram.
He brought one of those 1,000 milligram brownies.
Yeah.
And we split it 4 ways.
Yeah.
But the
don't matter.
But the fourth quarter.
Yeah.
Jones didn't eat.
Jones took a little bit of it, like maybe a quarter of the fourth quarter, and handed me the rest of it. And I went like that before I thought about how much I just ate, and I was like,
or just thought about hooking the homie up with some.
Yeah, well, I was greedy.
This motherfucker.
And then on top of that, he brought these, and they were brand new then. They had these 5-gram samplers. So you get 5 grams.
What do you mean samplers? Like,
5 grams of flour.
Oh shit!
And
he got
it's like
tube.
so it comes in a tube, and there's 5 grams of flour in the tube, and they had they have sativa, hybrid, and indica.
Or you can get the random.
Or you can get the random. They're like $35 normally, but on Tuesdays they do them for like $25.
Yeah.
So it's like $5 a gram.
Yeah.
And so he brought 3 of those in. So we had 15 different strains of flour in the studio. We ate that 1,000 milligram brownie.
We smoked like 10 blunts.
We were just
day, huh?
my buddy from college was in town that weekend actually, and he was like, when we left, he's like, I looked around and there were 3 different things going. They were all different wraps, all different strains, and I've never seen that much different weed in one place in my life. I was like,
it was like
little tiny Aussie is coming off.
It was one of those like. We always get down in the studio, but it was one of those like extra.
Damn,
it was one of those extra days.
Like, is this somebody's birthday?
For real. Yeah, I would say those are probably.
Alright,
okay, yeah. That was 3, huh?
Have you guys ever had like a guest get too high?
Yes.
Is it like?
Yes.
Can you guys go into that a little bit?
Easy.
An actual guest or just somebody that was hanging out?
Or somebody that was there like in studio.
Yes.
Because like I've had kind of people just hanging out in studio.
Yes. There was
already so.
It was the time we were interviewing Maj, and Potson came through with his homegirl, and never mind she had been like drinking a little bit before.
Oh.
She came through and tried to smoke like our weed, and we told her. We told her, we were like, look,
this is some extra
shit. We warned her, like, this shit is not regular weed.
This
like,
is not for.
Like, we don't lace our shit. Don't get it fucked up for anybody watching.
No,
when I say regular weed, I mean.
It ain't no Reggie's. That's for fucking sure.
We don't smoke the average pot. Like,
it's
we smoke, Yeah. So, like, next thing you know, like, she was talking for a minute, at the beginning. And then she just got real quiet, bro. And all of a sudden, she just passed out. Like, she was passed out in the chair. Sleep, like, sitting up. And it got to the point, it was so bad, I thought she was dead.
Yeah.
Like, I'm like, Malcolm, come get your homegirl, bro. Like, and then all of a sudden, she just, like, woke up and was like, where's Malcolm? And I was like,
Malcolm at?
I was like, thank God you're alive, bro. Like,
I've had that happen.
Welcome back.
That actually happened to me one time, man. Like I had an edible early in the morning. I didn't eat all day, and I was just running around ripping and shit. And it was my buddy's birthday party, and like they're drinking, smoking more, and he pulled out a tray of like spaghetti, and he was like, "Yeah, have at it, man." I just remember like eating a bunch, trying to hurry up and eat, hurry up and eat something. Like, bam. I go outside. I'm like, yo, it's getting hot. Like, inside, it's a lot of people here. I'm like, yo, I need to get outside. Like, got some air. All right, fuck. Finally found somewhere to sit. It was a stool. Like, I wish I had an actual chair.
Right.
I was sitting in a stool, and I just remember waking up like, everybody in my face, like, yo,
you okay, man?
Yeah, I'm like, yo.
oh shit, you passed out?
I was having a beautiful high dream just now. Like, I passed the fuck out, bro. Passed the fuck out. And I didn't even know. Like, you know what I'm saying?
I saw my biggest fear is getting too lit. Like,
that shit happens, man.
Just collapsing in front of people.
Happens to the best of us, man. It's like,
good.
You don't need limit. But, like, I just didn't eat all day. I fucked up. Like, had that edible. I forgot I had the edible.
That's why I'm glad I just ate 14 tacos, bro.
Yeah.
I swear. Here's how it started. I started off with 5 because I was
No, it was legit. And they said when we got there, they're like, "Yeah, go get tacos. Tell them, tell them how many you want. They're free."
Yeah, they're free.
Oh, they were free.
Yeah, they were all 14 a month.
Hey, come on, keep running them. Go ahead, keep on running them.
That's why I like the marijuana community, bro. They
Keep
do
on
shit like
running
that.
them.
All you can just dabs all over the place.
Yeah.
Everybody rolling up weed, just
Sharon.
Yeah. I haven't even I just started on my my true weed venture. Like,
okay,
I
that's
guess
what's
more
up.
so.
Welcome, bro.
We
got some spots you should hit up.
I would love to, man.
Phoenix
Like,
Relief
I would
Center
love
is
to,
for sure one. They got buy one get one on an ounce, so they'll match you an ounce.
Okay.
Yeah.
For those of you listening, that's 2 for the price of 1.
2 for the price
Two
of
for
1.
A good old.
Is it a certain day or like?
No, it's
As a
day you
first
want.
time patient.
It's any day you want.
So the first time you ever go there.
Okay, so I haven't been there yet. So
yeah. So if you went tomorrow, you can get 2 ounces for the price of 1. There you go, right there, player.
Oh shit! Hell yeah!
I am
gorilla
lit.
finger right now.
Yeah,
man. So we gonna go ahead and jump into another track right now.
I'm excited.
Yeah, man.
Let's do this.
Rolling with the Rolling Stoner, man. Chapter 106. We got the Hippy Chronicles in the building, man. Yo, thank y'all for coming once again. Y'all vibing out.
Absolutely.
We elevated in this motherfucker right now.
For real. Oh, God.
So, I need y'all to let me know what y'all think about this next track.
I got you.
Puffer Pass, Sipper Pour. This one is called How to Break a Poor Man's Heart by my man Sonny Kartel featuring Eloy, Gabriel, y'all.
Plotting on the city, hope we make it out. Every night, what I dream about. We been dreaming out loud so long. Like somebody finna hit me out, so I'm finna shout. I've been living in my dreams too much lately, baby. I've been thinking about myself too much lately, baby. Been depending on the drug too much lately. I tend to lose my touch with things.
Ain't like I 808, she don't love me. She in love with my tape. Got money for friends, no energy for the hate. Accusation based hit like a drive-by. Remain on the sideline. Don't call my phone, I've been living in rhymes, crying inside. Spiritually rich, fuck by my rent, gotta do with a chick. Shaking your hand won't make you a friend. Pussy feel like the family crib. Don't relate to that you faking the feel, huh? Deep in my feels, seeing us fail. Know the ship sail, suck his dick for a gram. Subtweet, I react, I guess I was treating you bad. I should rap in a band, I should rap about a fad. Nah, you tryna water me down. Wear my ego like a crown, she wearing gossip like a gown. I think love is out of style, let's get married in the crowd. How do you manage a cheating smile? Losing my love for you, a death in the womb is a birth in the wild. Hated in nature, no destiny child. I done seen it, love is too comfortable, Tempur-Pedic. I don't deserve you, manipulation, use that shit when I need it. Already tried for him, already lied for him, already cried for him, I already ride for him. for 'em. Already tried for 'em. Already lied for 'em. Already cried for 'em. I already how to break a poor man's heart. 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 Heartbeat create a different wound. Spent a century inside a tomb. Dream deferred of a perfect world. Suicide notes in the purest hands. We can build love in these desert lands. In love with the canvas reflecting our past. Switching up lanes as fast as faith. Counting steps while you walking away. Artists we paint. Sunrise to give warmth to our shade. Happy you happy, but I'm not okay. I hide in casual clouds to crowd the moon. Maybe baby I think cheating is cute. Stupid we making excuse for our youth. That's what our parents did. And love is for fools. And love is for fools.
My favorite fragrance is Jawa Kush.
Yo, I hope you guys enjoyed that track right there. That was called How to Break a Poor Man's Heart. Puff and Pass, man, by my man. Oh, I said, let me finish introducing the song first. How to Break a Poor Man's Heart by my man Sonny Kartel and Eloy Gabriel, you know what I'm saying, out here in Phoenix, Arizona. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If y'all didn't, let us know. Puff or pass, you know what I'm saying. How'd y'all feel about it, fellas?
I puff on that one too. I have a hard time being like ultra critical of new music the first time I ever heard it.
To be honest, I don't even know why I'm asking that, because these are selected songs that I've listened to. So, like, when I do the playlist throughout the week, like, you know, I typically ask Puff or pass. So,
well, I mean, that was my first time hearing it.
Yeah, but how did you feel about it? You know? You can let us know. Yeah, at least.
I give it a puff. I give it a puff. I'll give it a puff.
Yeah.
Seems a little hesitant right there, but
it's just because it's not really kind of like my style. You know what I'm saying?
I feel you.
But I'm thinking outside of that.
Hey. That's what I'm saying. Like, I don't know if I'd have listened to it in the car myself, but I don't think there was anything wrong with it. And knowing the music industry as it is, it's definitely something that I could hear on the radio and I wouldn't like think twice on it. Yeah. And I think that's to me, that's a pretty good measure of an upcoming musician. Yeah. If you could slide it into a playlist at a party and the party wasn't like, what the fuck was that? Yeah. And it fits into the flow. To me, you're working, and now you just got to market.
I feel you. Hey, man, 100, man. Hell yeah, that's what's up, man. I appreciate y'all elaborating.
Hell yeah, bro. That's what we do. We try to drop gems, man. Like, one thing we know is like criticism is real, bro. Like, some people gotta stop being bitches, like, for real. When they get it. You feel me? That's me myself. Yeah. Sometimes I be
I feel you.
I be taking it extremely personal sometimes, which is fine. Like, listen, there's a difference between taking it personal and not doing something about it, and taking it personal but it's still getting the work fucking done. You know what I'm saying? Like, and with me, it's like, all right, dude, like, I'm going to say something back, but I'm going to do the fucking work because I understand why you're saying it, you know? You're not going to just tell me this for no fucking reason. That's obvious. But I just got to say something because I'm just a fucking... I'm a kid at heart. You know, I just got to say something. Like, you know, I'm just...
Yeah, you're right, but...
yeah, motherfucker. Like, fuck that shit.
But...
But, you know, at the end of the day...
Yourself, like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So...
Like, you're good.
It just kind of leads into what I wanted to ask you guys. Like, looking back, because the year is almost up. 2019 is damn near over. Like, you know, reflecting back on this year, what is it that you think you know, would take back? Yeah, because we kind of talked about the highlights, I guess, more so. But, like, yeah, what is something that, reflecting back now, and you're like, damn, I wish I could have did this?
I mean, personally, I don't know if I would have taken back anything that we did this year. Because I feel like every step we made, whether it worked out exactly how we envisioned it or not, we didn't really backslide ever. Yeah. And everything was taking the next step forward, improving some aspect of what we were doing, figuring out maybe where we needed to grow. And so really, I mean, could we have done some things differently? Maybe, but I'm really happy and proud of what we've done this year and where we've been able to finish. Especially like he brought me on almost exactly a year ago, and the podcast had originally started back September before that.
Yeah.
So it's been almost a full year, or just over a full year for me now, and just like seeing what it was to what it is now, and looking back at what it was before I joined the team, and kind of all the steps. Every single thing has, whether it worked out exactly how we had planned it or not, it's always moved us forward. Yeah. And it's kind of a testament to Jordyn to really just not really taking no for an answer on anything, and just having the will to, no matter what happens, we're going to use this positively and move forward off of it.
Yeah, that's facts.
That's what's up. Yeah. Hell yeah.
For real.
No, for real.
That is real.
I forgot the question.
It's just looking back on 2019. Like,
anything you take back or do differently?
Yeah, is there anything you would have done differently? I should have more.
I think what I would have done differently is probably some things with the clothing brand, as far as like diving in too fast with some fucking releases that I felt needed to get out at certain times, which really, like Kyle said, he doesn't really care what goes on with that. Truthfully, he supports it 100%, but he's just like, whatever, bro. Like, tell me whatever. Let's do whatever. In that aspect of the game, everything else, that this man doesn't let shit, slide under the radar or anything. So with that being said, I guess lesson learned too is to really just sit back and analyze what's really important, when it comes to merchandise, because that, money that I used, even though it was my personal money, I could have invested that into something a little more differently. Like maybe we could have had a new camera by now or something like that, and it's shit like that you learn from, like, we're either going to get this camera or we're going to keep spending dumb money, so thank God for grants. I'm about to get paid here in a couple weeks, so we're going to upgrade something. But no, really, man, like, I'm going to tell you guys something. Like, before you make a real big financial decision, just like Kyle has taught me this a lot, is have a plan. Like, have it on paper, know every move, know what happens if this doesn't work. Have a plan, basically. Don't just go in blind. And I've done that a lot. With clothing, it's not hard. It's really not this. It's not the same as doing it. You can do it with clothing because you see a dope design, you can throw it on this, you can throw it on that. Mm-hmm. It's just like ordering too many of this and too many of that. It's like,
I got you.
Fuck, dog.
What's in season? Like,
Yeah. And then like
we got 50 smalls.
Yeah. And I keep forgetting. It's like, man, I'm not shopping for myself. But that's the thing, like, you learn sizes and materials. Like,
I think the materials is one of the big things that, like, we learned kind of the hard way at least once with getting shirts, like, and like those 420 shirts, with getting the shirts themselves and then the material that the shirt was when the finished product was on it. Was just like,
not just that, but when that company burned the fuck out of me too. And
that one was pretty fucking bad
I went
too.
Through I went back with the bank. I had to fucking dig out old text messages and print out the conversations, and I had like 32 pages in one file folder that I had to drop off to the bank.
But you're learning.
Damn.
Yeah, it wasn't my fault. It was all bullshit.
Yeah.
And I hope they learned their lesson from that. Because I know I got burnt a long time ago, and that's why I learned my lesson and was prepared for that already. I never deleted anything from that whole scenario, from any conversation I had from that person from the get-go. I've never deleted it, and and that's what saved my ass. Then I took screenshots of shit. People, y'all better learn, man. Screenshots.
It's real.
Do not delete your text messages. Like, people don't be thinking. You delete that text message, you can't get it back.
Yeah, man. That's just real. Especially when you talking about business.
Yeah, people will try to burn you, bro. Like, over some shirts, my nigga. Like, damn, bro. And they shorted me. Yeah, like, you know, I took them my own shit.
I always want to give people the benefit of the doubt.
Man, same here, bro. Like, you know, I don't know what it is, like, but it's like, yeah, man. It's like you see it coming to us, like, dog, don't do it, don't do it.
Don't do
like,
this to me, man.
This one I didn't see coming because I looked at everything they had in display. I went into, because they were running a shop out. Yeah, there's like a small little hole. We're almost done with the hole. Yeah, fucking. They were running a little shop out the crib, right? So I went in the crib and I saw the work and I was like, this is what I want right here. Just this style, you know? And they're like, no worries, I got you. And it was not that. It was some shit they didn't even have in the crib. So I was like, so what'd you do? Like, have one of everything made and just hang it up around your house as a storefront? Yeah, it's it. And just have people come through and be like, you bullshit them. I don't know what the scenario was, but either way, man, I got my money back. And they can kiss my ass.
Well, yo, let's jump into one more track, and then I got some random questions.
One more. I thought I was cool. I thought we was gonna be doing this all night. I can review music. Let's do it.
Well, shit, yeah. I mean, we didn't intend it. I thought y'all was just.
Nah. I mean, I'm speaking solely for myself. I know K-Book has to get up in the morning.
He looked at his phone. He was like,
"That's only 9, bro."
Yeah. Oh yeah, it is 9, huh?
Yeah.
It's all good, bro. I've got time.
All right, cool. Well, I mean, we are gonna get into one more track, and then
let's do this.
Yeah, let's listen to it.
This is a new track, actually, you know what I'm saying, by Rambo G, you know what I'm saying, out here in Phoenix, Arizona. This is called FRFF, you know what I'm saying? Y'all enjoy this, like, y'all let us know what y'all think. Puff a pass, sip a pour, chill.
See, most of my niggas is dead, locked in prison, long gone, never forgotten. We still pour liquor, remember long nights in the trap. Breaking down them chickens to early mornings in the trap. Breaking down them switches to smoking on weed to waiting on shipment. Talk about new beginnings, up for mutilating, calling and killing. Church lady telling us we sinning. Poverty is what we living, so it should be a given. That niggas is still robbing and killing. Only a few survive in the situations that we live in. And this the way we wanna raise our children, to gang bang and say okay, just to maintain. Now it's time for a change, so let's give it. Hoping I don't fall statistic from the way I've been living. This money got these niggas hating so vicious, like a bomb I'm ticking. Niggas snitching in the game is sickness. They talk that real, but I know they be fake through all the smiles and all the handshakes. For real, who's real? They talk that real, but I know they be fake through all the smiles and all the handshakes. For real, who's real? They talk that real, but I know they be fake through all the smiles and all the handshakes. For real, who's real? They talk that real, but I know they be fake through all the smiles and all the handshakes. For real, these niggas artificial. 40 ripping through your tissue. Before I die, I like to tell my mama I'ma miss you. And to my main, she be tripping. I'm just trying to sack the ships in. Watch these haters and their close eye vision, cause I know they be snitching. Trying to get me locked up for about a century. Thinking to myself, these niggas really trying to get me. As I chill smoking weed with a fifth for the end. To keep them cool niggas with me. It's like the devil trying to get me with this money come in. And now these niggas trying to kill me. After this song, all the real niggas gonna feel me. And the fake ones, man, I don't know what the deal be. I'm trying to pay these bills, G. Hit the block with coca, leave the sights get ugly. But man, dog, I gotta eat. Niggas keep on doubting me, but I be never doubting me. So I keep making masterpieces, just showing who the master be. They talk that real, but I know they be fake through all the smiles and all the handshakes. For real, who's real? They talk that real, but I know they be fake through all the smiles and all the handshakes. For real, who's real? They talk that real, but I know they be fake through all the smiles and all the handshakes. For real, who's real? They talk that real, but I know they be fake through all the smiles and all the handshakes.
Yo. Hope you guys enjoyed that track right there. That was by Rambo G. New track. FRFF.
Ross.
He said that was
Sounded
Rick
like
Ross.
It had that like Rick Ross flow.
I was waiting for the home.
Yeah. He did. Like, he went straight in.
Maybach music.
Okay.
I fuck with the flow, though. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, it did remind me of Rick Ross. But I fuck with it, though. I get it.
3 puffers.
Yeah, I get that.
You played 3
I
puffs
puff.
back
I
to
puff.
back.
Fuck with it, Rambo. You know what I'm saying? Yo, shout out to you. New artist out here in Phoenix, Arizona.
Those are all new artists.
Scottsdale, I think. I don't know.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
All right.
But he just got out here, like, recently, he told me. You know what I mean? So, shout out to you. You know what I'm saying? Thank you for sending in your tracks. Yo, so yeah, if y'all need to send in your tracks, you already know what it is. Rolling with the Rolling Stone, where we try to get out, upcoming music that y'all think is hot, man. We try to get it out there to the people, man. So if you need the email, it is sunsetp17@yahoo.com. sunsetp17@yahoo.com, man. Please get at us anytime you want. Rolling with the Rolling Stone, man. Chapter 106.
106.
With the
106
Hippy Chronicles. You know what I'm saying?
Dude.
Yeah.
I used to love that shit back in the day.
For real?
I remember coming home from high school and watching that shit like right after I would get out of school.
Yeah.
When I was like a freshman in high school.
Yeah.
And I'm old as fuck. So I don't even tell you what, I'll tell you what videos I was watching to give you kind of a date of when this was. Fucking Jay-Z and Jermaine Dupri, Money Ain't a Thing.
Okay.
Like back then.
Back then.
Okay.
It was like 98, 97, 98.
I don't know, my name.
It might have been.
I need a milkshake.
It wasn't like 02 or?
Nah, dude, it was 90s.
Yeah.
It was 90s for sure. I graduated high school in 2001.
Oh, shit. Yeah, you old, bro.
He's a boomer.
He's a boomer. Yeah, man.
He's
All right.
Playing around,
cramping
bro.
my style.
Oh, man. But, like, how'd you guys meet, man? How this, like, collaboration happened, bro? He said, oh, shit.
It just kind of fell together. Like, for real, Jones, who was on the podcast with Jordyn, knew one of the dudes that I work with, and they were looking for somebody to do video work. And I hadn't really done videos at all at that point in time, but I did photography. So I was like, I can try to figure it out and help you guys out. And I showed up to the studio one day, and we sat down and smoked and talked for like 15, 20 minutes, and that was that pretty much.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
More or less.
I was like, yeah, hey, bring him back.
Nah, I just didn't go home.
That's what's up, yo. Nah, that's really dope, though. I'm glad you guys, like, stuck, man, like, making it happen. But, yeah, I wanted to kind of ask you guys some random questions that, for the first time, like, since y'all being here, these are, not new to the show, but new to you guys.
But right.
Maybe we might get asked random questions.
Okay. Maybe.
I'm just kidding. I'm excited. Let's get it popping.
Okay.
What we got?
First question is, would you rather run at 100 miles per hour or be able to fly at 10 miles per hour?
Run. For sure.
Yeah.
For sure. I mean, I would love to fly, but I don't even think it'd be fun to fly at 10 miles an hour. That'd be boring as fuck. I could walk faster than that.
Yeah, for the foot. I mean, you could just roll up and still smoke while flying. No, it's 10.
What's up?
Oh, look at the view, hun.
You know why this shit is so funny to me, though, man? Because, like, out of all the, females or males, like, I've asked that question, all males say run. All females say fly, man. It's just so funny to me, man. It's just like...
I think flying would be dope at 10 miles, because, like I said, I'm doing a nice little pit stop. I'm not going to fly far.
Jordyn, you need to be running 100 miles an hour because you always late.
Man, that's what I'm saying. I would never be late now. I'm like, yo. True. But now I'm like, yo, because people can still throw rocks at you at 10 miles per hour. I don't know. Yeah, you're not.
I mean, you'd have to, once you got up to a height.
Yeah, then you're good.
Then you're good. But, like, the escape method is not very, like, you'd have to run to the top of a building and jump off it.
Yo, that shit's hilarious, man. But like all the females say,
why would they be throwing rocks at me?
Why they hating?
You're the only nigga flying.
Stop throwing rocks at me, bitch.
You the only one flying. Like,
you mad
fuck you, guys.
I'm flying at 10 miles per hour. It's not a big deal, pussy.
You flying ass motherfucker. Fuck you.
Let me fly in class, bro. Your hoverboard goes faster than this.
Oh shit! All right, this next question. Hold on. What if there was only one choice or one strand of weed left that you could, I guess, readapt to like every month? Like, so it's like, you know how it doesn't get too repetitive.
Okay,
like,
I got you.
So every month it kind of starts over. It's like, oh shit, you know what I'm saying? I love this weed. So if there was one strand left on the planet, what strand would that be for you guys?
Meat breath.
Meat breath? Is that a sativa or a
indica? I don't know. I have to check it out. I check the jar when I get home. But that shit is by this brand called Payton Planet. And that shit is probably some of the best weed I smoke. Next to these triple chocolate chip cookies that I always get anytime I see them. Yeah. Next to
I was just about to say like I know, and it's a really really hard question. But as of recently, I would say Mac for sure.
You know what? Yeah.
Because the flavor of that, like, no lie, the first time I hit that shit. Yeah. And Jordyn looked at me like, damn, what the fuck was that? Because I ain't never heard you say that after hitting something. And it just had the right combo of like sweetness and pint, but earthy, but it's fucking good.
Yeah.
I feel you.
yeah, for sure. The one that Chris brought.
Yeah.
Fuck though, but that meat breath.
So you gotta choose one. So you say Mac, you say meat breath.
Yeah, that way if he gets it and I get it, we'll
we
still
share
both
it anyway.
Yeah.
I'll still get to smoke it even though it's not like wow. I'll get the wow effect from my meat breath and then get the nice tasty high from the Mac. Yeah. And then Kyle will get the switch. God damn. Switch. There we go. You even haven't even had meat breath, so you get a first time in two. Not from Payton Planet.
No, I don't.
I only brought. Whoa, I don't even know if you tried that. Wounded Warriors.
I don't know if I tried that. All I know is you brought me a half a already finished fucking slide of the GMO cookies. He's like, this is all I could say for you. And he hands me this slide that was half cashed. I was like, all right, man, I still see some greens on that. I'm gonna hit the shit out of that, bro. I ain't mad at it, but
I was like, bro, listen, I had this one nug sitting for 2 days. I was like, oh my God, like, I cannot wait till Saturday, bro. Like, I need that. Cause like, you know, I get some good weed, but that shit was bomb as fuck. Shout out to, damn, I got the hiccup, excuse me, True Infusions. That shit was bomb. Yeah. So, yeah, I loaded my last bowl the night before the podcast. And I was like, I'm only going to just...
He saved it for me.
Yeah, I'm just going to hit a little half of this just to go to bed.
Because, like, man, that bowl would have been gone. 2 days?
I mean, if I had started it...
Day one, I'm like...
If I had started it, I wouldn't have been able to not finish it.
I'm surprised I made the fucking eighth last for 2 days. That shit should have been gone in 2 hours with my ass.
All right. The next question says, would you rather be able to read minds or be able to see through walls?
Minds. For sure.
Why? No, wait. What's your answer first? Yeah.
Fuck. I think I'd rather just take the walls, and here's why. Because I feel like there would be way too much controversy within reading people's minds. Because a lot of people say, yeah, I want to know what's on your mind. But do you really want to know what's on somebody's mind? Because once you know, are you going to be able to keep whatever feelings you're feeling inside? Even though that person isn't saying it to you, they're thinking it about you, which is totally okay because that's their right, because it's their personal space, right? Their own personal thought. So now if you're really reading my mind and you're getting mad because you're invading my privacy, like
you invading my privacy.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
get mad.
But it's hard to fight that urge to get mad because you're like, well, fuck you, bro. Like, if it's some serious shit, or like if it's like, you know, like a business deal about to go down and you're reading this person's mind and you know he's about to fucking go through on the deal and you're already trying to contain this excitement. You're like,
but that's kind of like,
I think it's a double-edged sword.
I feel like here's my thought behind it, because first of all, we've already talked about taking criticism. And yes, it is difficult to take, but if I was able to read minds, like I feel like
I guess it is. Like if I'm thinking this motherfucker.
Wait.
I feel like you can twist it, like I don't know. I feel like you can then switch up what you need to do.
You see him trying to think it out loud and it's not working because it's not gonna work. It's not gonna work. You're taking a risk reading anybody's mind. Because there's either like
you just have to have a good poker face.
What if it's really good news? What if it's really good news and you just ruined it? Like it's a surprise and you just ruined the whole surprise because you wanted to be nosy.
But you gotta think about both sides of the coin. Like, you know, both of them is an invasion of privacy. Because when you look at the walls, you are going to be seeing things that you probably didn't want to see in their house. That's true. So
but I'd rather do that.
You make that same type of judgment. Like, yo,
there's different ways to invade privacy. Listen.
So it's like,
would that bring negative conflict on you though? If you was just walking down the street and you just happen to look through someone's wall, would anybody even know you were looking through their wall? You're like, oh, I'm sorry, I was looking at that squirrel up there. Like, no, dude.
But what if you got like you made a face and shit that's just like, like you knew.
Oh, that bird just shit on your fucking.
No, ain't no birds.
Ain't no birds out here.
What the fuck you looking at? Yo, what you know?
But it's a wall.
What you know, bro?
I was like, I'm sorry, I'm crazy. My imaginary friend's up there doing weird shit on the wall right now, sir.
Get
like,
the fuck out of here.
Oh yeah, Look.
Of course, these are both like extremes.
Yeah,
like, you know what I'm saying?
The wall one would be fun. I just feel like there'd be a lot of pressure with reading minds, bro. Like your life would just be such a ticking time bomb. You'd have to keep so many secrets.
But what if you just didn't fucking read everybody's mind?
What if it wasn't a choice?
What if I'm about to say this? There's
like,
no.
So are you talking like no filter?
Like
you don't get a headache type shit like how they put it in the movies. Like you just hear everybody, but like when you come in contact, you can just hear.
You're hearing what they're thinking while you're conversating with them.
Yeah, see,
I don't know, man.
And what if it's your wife talking like shit about you in her head at the moment, and you're just like, really? Because you would not just let that go. You would just fucking be like, oh, really? Like, that's what you think about? Like, and she'd be like, what?
I think once you work out all the bullshit you got going on in your life, if you really got bullshit going on in your life, then you good.
All right, let's take away the wife. I don't know. Like, I'm just saying.
I think both of them.
Tough.
It's like,
it's tough. The mind reading one's tough. It's like,
mind reading
it's
one
like
is tough, but like,
ice
I think
fishing.
I think I'd rather have
a thrill,
mine.
but it's.
You're with the mind reading?
I think so. Yeah. reading.
Fuck me then.
Just because like you look through someone's walls and it's just like I feel like you gonna make the same type of like judgment, but like when you're able to read minds, it's like I can make a better assessment.
You could probably find some shit out that could really fucking help some people too.
Yeah, that.
But same thing with looking in the house, like
right.
Yeah.
Like, I guess
they
big...
just kidnapped the whole family. Next thing you know, I got a fucking badge.
Why's he got all them people tied up in that house?
Next thing you know, I'm the mayor and weed is fucking legal. I don't care what the vote is.
Bro,
legal. We're making them fucking town.
All right, my bad. Let me get back to this last question. We kind of riffed on that one, but yeah, hold on.
That was crazy. Now I'm thinking about that. I'm gonna be thinking about it on the way home.
All right, read minds on the way home. Driving past truck drivers, reading their minds.
Bro, because I would not let that slide. Like, what did you say about me, bro?
All right.
Why do you feel that way about me? What did I do to you?
What is a little bit more morbid, you know what I'm saying? But what is a body part that you would be able to deal without? If you had to choose, it has to go forever.
Any body part?
Any body part has to go. It can't be like nails, like earlobe. Like if it's an ear, it has to be the full ear. If it's like a chest, it's the full chest. Like if it's a finger, the hand, I think it's the full hand. I think like
the body part.
Yeah, you had to choose. I know it's very hard, very morbid. I know. Rolling with the Rolling Stone.
Can I do an eye?
Yeah.
I do an eye and rock. I do an eye and rock the fuck out of an eye patch.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah.
Yo,
man.
You can still see.
I'm rolling with that.
I mean,
huh?
It's me.
Either one, yeah.
Both.
Like, yeah.
We both are answering this question.
I thought it was like. I thought it was like what.
I'm gonna take Jordan's eye.
Yeah.
No, like your partner, like
I'm gonna sacrifice this.
I thought he was like talking about Kristen, like in that case, or like Kathy in your case, what you could do with them without. And I'm trying to think like, damn.
Oh, your counterpart.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
That's where I was going, but me, like
yourself.
myself,
your body part on you. Oh shit! But yeah, damn, that's crazy. Yeah, that took it to another level. Like,
okay, take.
Yeah, if you
take my balls, bro.
He took it.
I want no more kids.
No more kids.
Take them. As long as I can still, you know what I'm saying? As long as there's still the same reaction, minus the consequence, I'm good, bro. Take the balls.
Oh, shit.
Not the whole thing, though. Not the whole thing.
I don't know if I can agree with that ever.
Just the balls.
Have you ever had a dude say that on this show?
No, this is the number like the first time.
It's just the fucking balls, bro.
Woo, rolling with the Rolling Stone.
Think about it. If you're never gonna have kids, what do you use your balls for then? To get the nut off. So if you still get a nut off, but you just minus the nut and the balls, but you still get the filling, what do you need the balls for?
Here you go, dude.
Shit.
It's just gonna look funny. That's it. It's just gonna be
I'm sticking with the eye.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
It's just gonna be.
I give up both eyes if I had to.
Listen. Imagine your homie just getting his legs chopped off. His legs chopped off. That was just the body with arms and hair.
Lieutenant Dan?
Yeah,
but
like that.
Your balls
you just
like,
get used to them, right?
Your balls produce the testosterone and everything, though. Like, you know what I mean? So
I mean, are you getting those same? I mean, I guess. Fuck.
So
I feel
just
like
take
that was
one ball.
Yeah.
Just one
You
ball.
can have one ball.
You can take one. Yeah, I was gonna say you can take one. Like you ain't got.
Oh, I didn't know all that. I need all the extra shit. I was just trying to get rid of the. I was just trying to get rid of the risk of children.
No more consequences.
He's just trying to streamline his life.
I was just trying to think.
I was gonna be more aerodynamic.
Get through them Black Friday deals quicker. I got 2 kids. Shit.
The Black Day. Oh, Black Friday.
Listen, people. Don't get it fucked up though. I love my balls. I want them. I don't want anyone getting any ideas. I'm not donating balls or anything. Is that a thing?
I don't know, man. I don't even want to know.
Can you be a donor?
Yeah, I mean, you can be a donor. So
I don't know if they could
like
just
a ball donor.
attach that to somebody else.
That'd be crazy.
And then you're shooting their DNA out.
Oh,
What the fuck? Man,
Yo,
nah.
that is crazy.
Nah,
bro. Like,
nah.
shit.
I can't.
Science, bro. It's 2020.
Damn, could they do that shit?
I mean, you can put another. You could put a
like,
whole fucking kid from 2 different people in a chick, like Kim and Kanye do. Don't they do that?
I don't know.
They put their egg and sperm in fucking chicks, and then they have their baby.
Man, Kanye's really making it
Kim
so hard
didn't
for
even
me to
have her
still like
last 2
him.
kids.
Yeah, I'm like, yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, I'm like, yeah.
That's some shit I can't afford.
The
to really
future.
Think about.
Yeah.
I'm trying to not have any more kids. That's why I was so.
I can't
good to
afford
give up
no
my
more
balls.
kids.
All right, last question though. I have to ask this one because it's like.
All right, I'm
you
down.
fucking with me, yo.
Here, you gonna want this?
Is a hot dog a sandwich?
Is a hot dog a sandwich? No.
Nah.
Yes.
I say no.
What's a meatball?
A hamburger
sandwich?
isn't a sandwich either. They're their own entities.
Why don't you think a hamburger is not like a sandwich?
Nah, that's not a sandwich. It's a hamburger.
It's a burger.
It's a hot sandwich though.
No, it's not.
Nah, it's a burger.
Yeah,
It's a
that's
burger.
true. Yeah, a sandwich is not a burger.
Pulled pork is a hot sandwich.
Like, I mean, what's the difference?
I don't know, but
Because like, if it wasn't like a sloppy Joe, then like
That's a sandwich.
but that's technically like
the loose meat is the difference.
the loose meat.
On the burger, all the meat is
What
in a
about-
patty. If you got a,
I'm
Take
going
off,
so
but it's-
hard in the. Well, that's a sandwich.
but a chicken sandwich.
Like, you know what I'm saying?
I stick by
That's
a
solid,
burger
though,
is
too.
not a sandwich.
I feel you. So the hot dog is not a sandwich.
Hot dog is not a sandwich either.
No, it's not. You're right. It's not a sandwich.
No.
It's its own thing.
It's a cousin.
Okay, because someone said yes.
Who said that?
Another female. I ain't trying to show them the females, but it was. She says her explanation is because like a sub is a sandwich and it's only one.
That's no. Okay, that's because it's cut that way. A hot dog bun is literally a hot dog bun made for a hot dog. Sandwich bread is loaves of bread that are
Don't
cut
fuck with the chef.
in fucking half to make sandwiches. Those breads aren't even like made for sandwiches. Most of them are made for dinner time to cut and break bread and do this and that with. But niggas went and cut it right down the middle and put meat in it and turned it into a sandwich. Because truthfully, you could cut it all the way across and make it separate if you wanted to.
Yeah.
But people choose not to because it's like, it's not.
Well, here's what I'm
It's
gonna
not.
say.
Your sub is considered fucked up, but it's still a sub if it comes apart. But no, don't play me.
So, okay, wait.
All right.
No. I just need
No, go
to.
ahead.
I just need to confirm, like, you know. All right. So you saying the sub is
A sandwich.
Is a sandwich.
Yes. But a hot dog is not. A hot dog is not in the comparison of a fucking sub.
Okay. Even when we're talking
Is
about
this chick gonna eat a cold ass hot dog in a raw ass bun that's not steamed? If she is,
yo.
who's her weed man?
Who's her weed man?
We need to talk
I ain't even gonna respond after that, yo.
No offense, sweetie.
That was the killer right there.
No
though,
offense,
yo.
sweetie. But listen, you're
Would
not.
you eat it cold?
Yeah. If you eat it cold, then by all means,
Yeah.
you got you a fucking
Yeah, because you can't eat
hot
cold
dog
sub.
sandwich.
You could eat a cold sub.
Or
But I was about
if
to
you
say, like,
maybe
like, you
she
got the-
fucking didn't have hot dog buns and put the hot dog in the
Yeah.
bread. I used to do that. You ever
Yeah,
used
yeah.
to eat your hot dog in the bread?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I've done that before. That's why it's like it's hard to say. Like, I know we do
But
have
that's-
specific breads for these things,
That's
but
a
you
hood
can
sandwich.
use bread. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You can have a hood
I'd say
burger,
that's
too,
just
with
still
two breads.
That's
You
still
can have it- that's
Depending
what I'm
on
saying.
what
Dude,
region
if you're
from.
putting the bread around the hot
Yeah.
dog, it's still a hot dog. It's still not a sandwich.
Yeah, that's
But
true,
like when
bro.
you have the Chicago style hot dogs, when you have like
Is a wrap?
That is definitely.
Does that mean a wrap is a sub?
Same thing as
Does that mean
that
a
is
wrap is
not
a
a
sub?
sandwich.
I don't think I think a sub is like a wrapped up salad. Like. I don't even think it's like I think
because salads
I
really
think that's different. Like you know,
salads
what I mean,
really shouldn't have meats on them.
But there are hella salads being sold with.
Those
like,
are
you know
Americanized salads.
Yeah.
I don't fuck
That's
with
what I'm
salads
saying.
that don't have meat in them.
No, I'm sure. But those are Americanized salads, though.
That's what
At least gotta have
you
some
know.
cheese or something. Maybe some protein in that
I'm
shit.
trying to think back to
But
all
like
the
even
salads I
wraps,
served
even
in
wraps
school.
though
And none
don't.
of them.
Even all wraps don't have to have meat in them though. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but then that's considered a veggie wrap.
What's wrong with a veggie wrap?
Yeah, no, I'm just saying though, like, does that mean a wrap is a sub then?
Here's what I'm gonna say: if
I
a
wouldn't say
hot dog
because
is
it's only
if
one
a hot dog
thing.
is a sandwich, a
But a
burrito
sub
is
is
a
only
sandwich.
one bread.
If a hot dog is a sandwich, a burrito is a sandwich, and a taco is a sandwich, and I know neither of you guys will say a burrito and a taco are a sandwich.
No.
And if a hot dog is not a sandwich either.
Yeah, but only because burritos and tacos can have sour cream. That's why. That's the only reason why I would separate those because sour cream doesn't go on sandwiches, burgers, or
That's not.
hot dogs.
No.
There's certain condiments that go with
Sir,
certain.
I'm not about to let you put tacos or burritos in the sandwich category.
No, I'm separating them. That's what I'm
okay.
saying.
All right, I was
The
gonna
reason
say,
why I separate
I
them is
apologize.
because you can use like salsa and like sour cream. You know what I mean? And those condiments don't go with like
No,
hot
people
dog.
are tripping
But
if
yeah,
you think
I know
a
this
hot
is
dog
some
is a
stoner
sandwich.
ass shit right now. But
And
yeah.
if
Well, I don't think you could put like mustard or ketchup on it.
and a sandwich,
Mustard, yes, not ketchup though.
a sub is a real sandwich.
Oh, yeah,
in my
ketchup now.
opinion.
And like
But some
you're
people-
putting ketchup on a burger, and that would definitely
Separate that.
yeah. The answer is no, people.
I know.
Your hot dog is not a sandwich.
Man, hey. Thank y'all, man, for participating with
Hell
the
yeah, that was,
questions, man.
I like that shit.
Hell yeah, man. Hey, I had a ball, man.
Do you do those same questions for everybody?
Not the same questions, like a few. Yeah, you know.
We kind of do. We kind of have a
cycle.
similar
Hell yeah, man.
rotation of different stuff.
Hell yeah. I would love to come on someday, what I mean.
Nah,
vibe with y'all,
yeah,
you
for
know what I mean?
real.
Get lit, you know what I mean. But so we about to wrap up the night though, man.
All right.
Yo, I had a blast with you guys, yo.
Thanks for having us.
Of course, man. Hippy Chronicles in the building, man. Jordyn, Kyle, thank you guys again for coming
Absolutely.
out. Man, can you guys please let the people know where they can find you? Like, what's going on with the, Hippy Chronicles? Like,
Well,
yeah.
first of all, the Hippy Chronicles, you can find us at the Hippy Chronicles, Facebook or Instagram. We put out a new episode every Monday, and you can find those on Apple, Spotify, Anchor.
All major streaming platforms.
Wherever. We also have a YouTube channel, and we do put a full video out, like usually by Tuesday.
And we got more shit coming.
Yeah, we're going to start doing a little bit of vlogging and, food reviews and stuff, but we'll see what we come up with. But so you can catch us on all that stuff. Personally, you can find me at K Benjamin Photos, and it's photos with an F, Photos. And yeah, Jordyn,
where can
Young Hippy. Yeah, you can find me at Young Hippy. Actually, it's Young_Hippy. Let me make sure there's because I used to have a Y in there. I think it's HYPPY. Sorry guys, I don't give it out.
You're all good.
Yeah, Young_HYPPY. Check me out, man. I don't just do. Actually, yeah, I do. I just do a lot of smoking. But I just do a lot of baking too, like a lot of dope baking shit.
Yeah.
That you guys would probably be interested in seeing.
Yes.
I'm about to start doing a lot more, medicated shit. And also too, you can check out our website, hippylifeent.com. If you're looking to get some of this dope shit that we have on here,
yeah, that's just
we got tons of more shit. We got shit that ain't even on the website. So make sure you follow us on social media because that's where you'll see a lot of shit that's not on the website that you can order. So other than that, we're going to get ready. 2020 is about to be so crazy. We have 20 Pura batteries with our logos on them that we're going to get ready to give away pretty fun. In some fun ways, so
an eye out for that.
Yeah. If you're a smoker, you don't even have to have a med card to win these because it's just the battery. It doesn't come with any oil or anything, so anybody can get one when we give them out. You just literally have to follow us to know how to get it. So if that's something you're interested in, I would highly suggest it. These are very limited. We only had one drop before this, and it was for our 1-year anniversary. Yeah. And Pura was nice enough to do it one more time for Christmas. Yeah. Because we were gonna do something crazy for Christmas, and we ended up doing something better yesterday. So, yeah, man. Other than that, that's about it. That's all we got. Just keep coming in. We got some dope guests coming in. Hell yeah. And I'm gonna be making some dope ass edibles here.
Man, I'm like,
keep a lookout. You know, I've been eating a lot of different brands chocolates, right? And they're all missing. Yeah, they're all missing something, and I really don't want to give them the advice on what it's missing because I feel like if I do, they're gonna do it. And I think there's one person who might do it, so I'm trying to wait to see, and it's Zonka, because they have an actual chocolatier. So I'm trying to see if they do what I think is the thing everybody else isn't doing. And if so, I might just back off. But maybe not. But I will be making medicated sorbet. So,
I mean, if you're one of only 2 people that are doing it that way.
Yeah. We can have tie-dye chocolate bars. Bang, bang. But yeah, man, that's it, dude. This was really dope. Like I told you, dude. We really don't get out a lot of our own studio unless we are doing a podcast of our own in somebody else's place. But it's really dope being on the other end of the mic, checking out other people's shows.
I like being asked the questions.
Yeah, you know. This is,
man, I appreciate y'all. Like, y'all really was vibing out in there.
Yeah, bro. This is cozy, man. Like, I'm cozy. I don't like going anywhere just because of how today's society is, you know. Like, I just like being at home with my family most of the time. Even though they get on my nerves. Like, just knowing that I'm there and we're all there is cool. So, like, I love this spot, man. I like your vibe you got here, bro.
Oh, thank you, man.
And I like this show, man.
I appreciate it.
So, y'all go on here and give my guy a real heavy review on all his platforms, because this is fucking dope.
Man, thank you. Thank you for real, man. I really do appreciate y'all.
Water.
Yeah, I'm about to say, because you ever
gotta come.
But so we're going to wrap it on up, man. We had Hippy Chronicles in the building, man. Thank you once again, man. Jordyn and Kyle, man.
Thank you.
Rolling with the Rolling Stoner, chapter 106, man. In the books, man, before the new year. But, of course, we want to say Happy New Year to everybody, you know what I'm saying? We hope 2020 is well for y'all, man.
Love you.
And we are about to get up out of here after y'all subscribe and follow, motherfuckers.
Don't drink and drive.
Don't drink and drive. Yeah, please be safe. Because them boys is going to be out. You already know.
Not just the boys,
you
people. Listen.
Just be safe.
It is not worth yours or anybody else's life. Excuse me.
Yeah. Go ahead.
Whatever you got going on this weekend or these next couple days, man, I'm not telling you to not enjoy it and to not go as hard as you want to go. But just know that there are Uber and Lyft services that will have codes all night. You can take fucking rides all night to and from where you gotta go and drink responsibly. so everyone can get home to their loved ones and start 2020 off together, man. For real.
Man,
that's what's really important.
Them Uber prices gonna be high than a motherfucker.
Don't even worry about it. Budget it in because
pay for it. You know
whatever that budget is,
it's gonna be 3 times the motherfucker. Yo,
nah, usually on New Year's and shit, Uber be having a little discount. If you're an Uber member, they have these little discount codes and shit. Especially if you go to these places and shit, they already have it set up. You get a little Uber discount code in your email and shit. So really, just check that shit, cause
check your emails.
It's not about dodging the boys. Like, yeah, I mean, this shit. I mean, them niggas scary too, but so is the casket. Like, what's more scarier, prison or the casket? You tell me.
That's what I'm saying. Be safe, y'all.
No. We ended all dark and shit. I light another one.
Hey, yo, oh shit, wait, yeah. I mean, we can't end it yet. I'm sorry. Yo, especially since I got some stoners here, man. Like, yo, do you guys have any stoner tips? Like, can y'all leave the people with one stoner tip? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
stoner tip.
I mean, it could be a tip anyway, but like, you know, we stoned anyway, so it's like,
dude, my tip for real right now. If you don't own a Phoenician grinder, invest your money in one of those. Phoenician. It's a local company too. They're out of Mesa, and it's a threadless grinder, so it's just like click. No, that is a tip, because you know how many hours of my life I've spent trying to catch the threads on a fucking grinder, and it is worth every fucking dime that you'll pay on it.
Your grinder is
nice. It is a great grinder.
Jack that in the tie-dye hoodie sweater from you.
I'm gonna kill you.
I have a tip for you, and this is a very important tip. If you show up to a smoking session, please make sure to show up with something
prepared.
Now, I'm not saying that to our guests, because we welcome every guest into the studio knowing that they're going to get smoked out. Like, that's guaranteed. So this is no jab to any of my fucking guests that come on the Hippy Chronicles show. Y'all come in as empty-handed as you want. We got you. That's what we're here for. Yeah, no, that's what I'm saying. But if there is anybody that hasn't brought anything, I'm just not, this is not towards you. This is outside of the bakery. That's if you're going to the homie's house or a party or wherever the fuck it may be, just come with some green. Like, even if it's a little bit, it lets me know that you tried. And then I'll just tell you, like, bro, save that. I got you. Yeah.
Bring something to the table.
The worst thing you can do is literally just, like, wiggle into a rotation and not have contributed anything, like, and not expect to contribute anything. Like,
yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
If it's a multiple occasion, like all right, now you're getting comfortable doing
like,
this
and
shit,
look, like
hold on,
our little sessions we go to, those are tight too. Like, those are another one, because like sometimes I don't even take weed to those because I already know. Like I said, you know the occasion, motherfuckers. Not playing with me. You know when to take the weed. When in doubt, take it. Don't try to be that nigga that wants to save it and leave it home. Because somebody might just tell you, I got a big jar in the cabinet.
I feel you on that shit, man. Rolling Stone.
I haven't thought about that in a while.
My tip.
Bring your own lighter.
Bring your own lighter. Bring your own lighter.
Oh yeah,
that's a good tip. Cause I be.
And if you smoke it with Jordyn, bring 2.
Cause I be
if you smoke with me, make sure to ask me if I got your lighter.
Right. Just be like checking, like, yo.
And that is on accident. I swear to God, every time.
It's just reflex, bro.
It just does that. It's like, it's like
sorry, man. After I like my shit, I just
pistol back in the holster.
Yeah, man. Right? You know what I'm saying? Back in the holster. I like that. Man.
My bad, bro. I didn't mean to cut you off.
No, you all good, man. Drink more water. That's what I was gonna say. Yeah. Man, drink more water, man. Hydrate.
Lemonade's good too.
Lemonade's good too. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Max. No, the water's bomb.
Yeah, we just be forgetting to drink water. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, that's true. I have been.
And just like, you know what I mean? Just try to hydrate yourself, like, you know, time to time.
Yeah.
Like, just because it say electrolytes and everything, that don't mean that's, you know, the purest hydration.
Yeah, no, I feel that water is good.
Wow.
So I'm really fucking enjoying this water right now.
Hell yeah. But yo,
that's that Brita.
That Brita right there. Yo,
Which,
so
I don't know if it's a new filter or not.
We're gonna end off on this last track. This is another new track, actually. As we get up out of here, any last words? You know what I'm saying?
Nah, just thank you for having us, man.
Yeah, man, for real.
Yeah.
This
Shout out to all your listeners.
Yeah,
man. Thank you.
Yeah,
thank you
yeah,
guys,
for
like,
sure, man. You guys are all dope, man. This show is dope.
It was a vibe, man. Like I vibed out, like heavy with y'all, man. I'm glad, like, especially too, cause y'all are heavy stoners, so it's like, perfect. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah.
Well, I ain't gonna lie, man. I low key took it light in here.
Hey, that's cool.
I'll be trying to blow every place I go down. Like, this man has to remind me, like, bro, you ain't rich, you ain't a celebrity. I will try to smoke everywhere. Like, I'm that dude. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
I'm sorry. That's it. Like, everybody. I don't get mad at you when you pop your flask out and you taking a swig over here when you ain't supposed to. So if I want to smoke a little joint.
Oh yeah, bro.
In the mall, in the bathroom.
In the mall, in the bathroom.
Like, well, I at least step outside.
I was just like, I was a joke.
I look like a straight nigga though. Like, you know what I'm saying? They be like seeing me like on the right outside the event and shit, just blowing away. Like, yeah. What you?
Oh yeah, we walk up smoking.
Yeah, like, you know what I'm saying? So it's like
these don't even bother us too. They just
they be like, oh shit, god damn it. Some people walk up like, hey,
this is
I don't know, man. Because like, I be trying to vape, man, but like I don't know.
This is straight concentrate. Like that's shatter in there.
Oh shit!
Why haven't you fried that up?
Because I put it in before I came, and I just haven't like. It's I put it's stacked in there.
We could take a smack. Let this guy try it.
Hey,
let's blow his brain. Let's show him how the hip. Like,
man, cause
how we really get down.
Wackety wax.
Yeah, man. I really want to bring you through, our neck of the woods, which is really down the road.
I'm down.
But, so we can really, I don't know, get high as fuck. Like, seriously. Like,
I'm with it.
You can hit it twice, and it'll, like, heat up. I usually let it heat up for a couple of seconds before I start pulling on it.
I'm already stoned. That's my problem.
Yeah, you can probably start,
Oh, yeah, that's fucking bang. But
Man, with that though,
with that being said,
man, for real though, thank you guys for tuning in. We appreciate y'all. Please follow, subscribe, you know what I'm saying? Rolling with the Rolling Stoner. Please check out Hippy Chronicles, you know what I'm saying? On all platforms. You said YouTube, like on Apple Music, Apple Podcasts,
Spotify,
all that shit.
What's up, man? Are we on that? I haven't checked it out.
I don't know.
Thank y'all again, though, for vibing out with your boy. Fransisco Phoenics, you can find me on all platforms too. I got some new tracks coming out for y'all. I hope y'all enjoy Stay Up, man. So that's what I want y'all to do. Stay up for the new year, you know what I mean? But we're going to go ahead and end off on this new track. This is called Work.
Ain't nobody talking about us, and I can tell that they don't know about music, where this shit would be without us. Man, we've been banging on the low. Another rapper, all we will amount to is criminals slinging dough. I say that ain't far-fetched, we really out shit. Man, put the speaker to your nose. Whoa.
There comes a time in an artist's life where the marginalized put in a box because of what others see with their eyes. Well, no matter what you see, I refuse to be boxing, I refuse to be taken lightly. So this dope I sling, you shoot out as a caution. In office, respect the work.
Thank you.